K-12 education is the largest appropriation in the budget at approximately 15%. Taxpayers invest heavily in K-12, and it's necessary to make sure dollars are going to the places it was intended. Historically, Wisconsin created the school report card system to measure how schools are managing massive funding by direction of DPI without much detail. The legislature ordered DPI to create metrics to measure trends. Superintendent Underly unilaterally ordered change to those metrics in an election year when many report cards post-COVID were expected to show decline in school performance. The new metrics and their application are confusing. We know that DPI changed the scale score, which is the number of points on the test. We know DPI changed the cut scores, which is the range of points in a grade category. DPI also changed the names of the cut scores, but retained 4 categories. Score adjustments for intangible effects like socioeconomic groups exist, but it's unclear how it's applied. In short, DPI made sure no one can tell how schools performed, and now DPI claims it needs $3 billion more to make sure they perform. It would be legislative malpractice to do anything but an audit in this circumstance and find out what happened.
Right now, underfoot, we have some massive sea changes in the federal United States Department of Education. And many of them actually point back to NAEP, which is a policy goal and target that I think several of you have, tying our test scores to NAEP. The NAEP 17-year-old long-term trend test has been canceled. That is a data element that's been in place since the 90s. The director of NAEP has been fired. The program that evaluates NAEP data has been eliminated. People gone. So we are at a point where thinking about tying our state system to a national system that might not exist tomorrow is very unwise. Most districts right now are either preparing for or about to enter the forward test exam window for March. And that will be the second year that we are going to have data that relates to the cut scores we have. This audit in general is very closely tied to a lovely political talking point that I know you love, all of you up here in the majority party, to hit us with, which is that we have dumbed down standards. It's an easy explanation of everything that we have just told you, but the reality is far more complex. We still have incredibly rigorous standards that we expect from schools, and the changes that we have made actually align the test to those standards, instead of statistically equating to a national test that only 2,500 kids take.